My name is Abby. I'm 37 years old, born and raised in Cynthiana, Kentucky. I grew up in a good family, had a really good life. I had everything that I needed and most of what I wanted. I don't like to call myself an addict, but as I turned 19 years old, I was working and I got involved with the wrong people, the wrong crowd of people, and I turned to drugs. It made me feel good, and I didn't really think that anything could make me feel better than I already felt, but it did. When I was on that drug, I was able to work faster, work harder. Not only was I getting my work done, but I was offering to do other people's work for them. And people were kind of wondering what's going on with her. Eventually, after I ran out of money and resources, couldn't really get what I needed anymore, I decided to move out of state. I decided to move to Ohio, so I moved up there. I got away from it for a while, but drugs are everywhere you go. You can't really get away from it. Got into a lot of trouble up there. Caught my first felony. I ended up doing some time in Marysville prison. Prison didn't change me at all. I thought it would. I thought when I was in there, I was like, I am not going to get out of prison and I'm not going to go back to my old ways. But what did I do? I got out and I did the same exact thing that I did before I went in. So I moved back home and got a job. But what I did is I started hanging around the same people. Again, when I got back home, I started hanging around those people, places and things again, and did the same things that I did. I was lying, I was cheating, I was stealing, I would do anything I could to get one more. Eventually, I ended up with 5 years hanging over my head. And I ended up doing 3 months in jail, and I got shocked out in a drug court. I got into drug court, I did everything that I was supposed to do. I graduated in October of 2017. But there was one meeting that I'd heard about, and it was Living Free. And I knew that it was a Christ-centered meeting. I decided to give Living Free a try, and I have not looked back, and that was 2 years ago. I feel like for my sobriety, it's the best decision that I've made. Because of my sobriety and because of Living Free, I'm able to keep a job now. I actually work in recovery now. When I was in addiction, my future didn't look so bright. I didn't even know what the next day held. I didn't know if I was going to make it to the next day. And now I know that there is tomorrow for me. I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that there's something greater. And I know with God by my side that anything's possible. Living Free has shown me that. And I thank them every single day, and I'm a walking, breathing, living testimony to that today.